Good morning. Welcome to Morning Meditation. I'm Pastor Phil. I'm here in my garage, and I have a request for you. Good morning, welcome to Morning Meditation. I'm Pastor Phil, and I want to share with you a Bible verse. This is from Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. It reads, "Train up a child in the way they should go, and when they grow old, they will not depart from it." Well, the reason I want to talk to you, my followers in Morning Meditation, is because, pardon me, my dog is out here and he keeps running into my tripod, is because I need your help. I need your help with improving the library at the school that I teach at. Now, when I assign my students various lessons in the school, I will go through and take a box of books similar to what I have here. You can just see the top of it. And I leave the books there in the classroom for the students to use. But that also means they're not my library for me to use. So sometimes it can create a bit of I don't want to say a problem, but it can create a difficulty for all intents and purposes. What I would like to do with you is to partner alongside of me to help build a library that I use with my students at Community Lutheran School. Whether you're a member of St. Paul's, a member of Emmanuel, or a member of one of the churches that I've been involved with, or you came across me because of a friend, whatever it is, I would ask that you would come alongside of me and help me in putting books in the library for my confirmation students at CLS. Inside of the description of this, I'm going to have a list with ISBN numbers of books that I would like to have put in there, and I would like a couple copies of each. Some, if we end up with more than a couple copies, it'd really be okay. But at the same time, there are really good books inside the list that I used early on as I was going through Sunday school, even to books that I used inside the seminary. Examples of this is like the early handbook of the Oxford Dictionary of the Christian Church. It helps to make sure you know what book you're picking up, I guess. But it's a mean book, and this is a book that is fantastic because it comes from Oxford Press. So there's the possibility for it to be a little bit on the liberal side, but that being said, it gives us the ability to have discussion. And in having that discussion, we can really come to fully grasp and understand all the things that would be involved with maybe a person or a movement inside of the church. This is a fantastic book. It's one that my students use. It functions like a dictionary. It's just a fantastic book. Another one that would be very similar, and I think there's already a copy of this there, but I'd like to get a couple more so they're available, would be the Lutheran Cyclopedia. This is a really new version of it. Well, relatively speaking, I think it's 83 as its copyright. But this also is a fantastic tool for my students to be able to utilize that functions in a dictionary style so that they can get basic information in order to go forward and actually continue doing their research. Now, I've got a whole stack of books here that if you wanted, I could go through. But what I would rather do is I'm going to put a list of these and several other books that I would really like to have inside of the school's library and leave them for you. And my hope is that you will come alongside of myself and Community Lutheran School and help us build our theological library. If there's a book that you think we should probably have that's not on the list, contact me, talk to me. Maybe it's one that I would agree would be worth looking at and possibly putting inside of that library. With that, the last thing you're going to see here in just a second is the address to ship to if you should decide to come alongside of us and help in this project. If you can't help with getting a book, I ask that you would pray that God would provide for us. Because each and every one of us, even if it's the financial stringent that you can't really help with the cost of the books, you still can pray and seek God's provision for us. With that, I pray that God blesses each and every one of you. I pray that everything goes well for you, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we continue on proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ, walking side by side. God bless. I'm Pastor Phil, and I'll see you tomorrow.